quick rundown. Started for me is in the 80s, in the mid 80s, when I changed schools and joined OCS. All my friends were listening to this kind of thing called metal, which I had not really known about. They were listening to early Metallica, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and all my friends were listening to it, and I got into it. And the next thing you know, we started a school band. And I started originally on bass, then I moved to drums, and then I moved to guitar. So my original influences back in the 80s were from Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, early Metallica, stuff like early Creator, but that was almost more than 30 years ago. Some of my newer influences are things like Arcturus, Septic Flesh, Akakoka, Lacuna Coil, so many new generation bands. So these are some of the bands that I've had the pleasure of watching in the recent few years. Amarante, Lacuna Coil, Moonspell, so on. All these photos are, as you can see, hand-signed to me when I got to meet them. So it's been a while since we last played live here in Sri Lanka, or anywhere for that matter. But I've been just collecting a lot of equipment, a lot of guitars, so on, and building some myself, which I'll show you in a moment. But I'm looking forward to, in the future, perhaps within the next year or so, start a new band with some other local musicians here, but for the moment, I'll just keep it at that. Well, this particular guitar, this is a BC Rich Virgin from the mid-90s, which is out of production, has been out of production from the mid-90s. But this is one of my personal favorites because I assembled it myself. I bought the parts separately off eBay from different people who had guitars and who were selling their parts, and assembled this myself. So the final addition to make this guitar whole is adding EMG pickups. Here I have the Zakk Wylde signature set, EMG 81s and EMG 89s. Once that's done, this guitar will sound perfect. So the next two guitars I'm going to show you, these are both LTD Les Pauls. This one also has EMG pickups, as you can see. And this one's a special one. This is a Galley Holt signature guitar, and it comes with his signature red color EMG pickups. So this is another beautiful guitar. It's a Gibson semi-acoustic, and I will be using this when we have some more mellow songs. You to this beautiful Marshall JVM series amp that I bought from Yamaha. They imported it from the UK, and this is a great amp. Together with a distortion pedal, you get the perfect tone for any metal musician. And here we got two more BC Rich guitars, both Warlocks, both also waiting EMG pickups to be installed. This one here has some custom knobs with skulls on it. So once I install the EMG pickups into these two, they will sound as good as all the rest I'm about to show you. So as for distortion pedals, I used to use the Boss Metal Zone for over a decade, and then I tried a few others like the Zoom pedal, but recently I found the best one for my kind of sound is this. This is the Amp Tweaker Type Metal Pro. So the first guitar I ever bought was this in 1991. This is a Jackson Randy Rhoads Flying V, which also pickups I changed to EMGs. Before I had this, I used to borrow school guitars and borrow friends' guitars, but this was the first one I ever got, and once I put the EMGs, it sounded absolutely perfect. So the next two guitars, both are made by Dean. So this is a Dean Cadillac, again EMGs, and this one is a Dean Explorer, once again EMGs. This one is a very light guitar, so it's very easy to play, although the shape obviously is not as easy as this, but it's so light. This one is also a special guitar. This is a 7-string LGD, and this is Nurgle from Behemoth. This is his signature guitar. So finally I'd like to show you this drum kit. This is a Mapex Mars series double bass drum kit, which is custom made, and it was imported through Yamaha Sri Lanka. I've got Sabian cymbals as well, and I need to add a few more cymbals and it'll be complete. So now we've come to the end of my rig rundown. But my advice to all you aspiring Sri Lankan metal musicians is keep on going, never give up, keep fighting, and you will make music and people will love it.